So estate planning is critically important for everyone, regardless of your family situation or the amount of income and assets that you have. Unfortunately, though, it's often overlooked by people who do not have children and those that are under the state and federal exemption levels. These exemption levels are the amount of money that people can gift during their lifetime or give away when they pass away through their estate without having to pay state or federal estate taxes. So estate planning at its core is the process of arranging for the management and distribution of your assets both during your lifetime and after your passing. So if you don't have an estate plan and you haven't outlined your wishes, many things could happen. For example, your assets could be distributed pursuant to your state's intestacy laws. This means that the state will determine who receives your property and in what amounts, and it's typically based on a familial relationship. In New York, for example, something that most people don't know is that if you are married with children, your spouse gets your first $50,000, but then after that only gets 50% of your estate. The remaining 50% goes to your children. You may also be subject to a guardianship process. So the guardianship process is when the court determines that you are incapacitated and then also appoints someone who is legally in control of you, your property, and then maybe both. To avoid all of what we just talked about and to make sure that your wishes are outlined, you need to create a comprehensive estate plan. A comprehensive estate plan is a last will and testament or a trust, or sometimes both, and your advance directives. Your advance directives include a power of attorney, a healthcare proxy, a living will, and a disposition of remains appointment. A last will and testament or a trust are legal documents that, among other things, outline who you want to receive your property and who you want to be in charge. A power of attorney allows you to appoint someone to handle and manage your financial affairs. This can be things like banking and bill paying. A healthcare proxy allows you to appoint someone to make healthcare decisions for you if you are unable to yourself. A living will can be thought of as directions to the agent in your healthcare proxy, and it allows you to specify your medical preferences in certain situations, specifically your end-of-life care. And then we have the disposition of remains appointment. So this document allows you to appoint someone who is in charge of your body when you pass away. You can also outline specific instructions for what you would like to happen to your body, whether you want to be cremated or buried. You can also say what type of services you would like, whether that be a celebration of life, a wake, or any other type of service. To get started with putting together your comprehensive estate plan, we recommend that you speak with an estate planning attorney. Together, we can assess your individual needs and put together a personalized plan for you. Everyone should have an estate plan. It is about securing your family's financial future, providing for loved ones, and protecting assets in the case of a supplemental needs beneficiary or a long-term care need. Estate planning also isn't a one-time thing. It should evolve with your life. So as you have life events happen, such as marriage, divorce, the birth of a child, the death of a loved one, or the acquisition of new assets, revisit your estate plan. Make sure that it is still in line with your wishes. In the end, estate planning is about protecting your legacy and your loved ones.